What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're doing well. Hope you're feeling good. I'm returning to the much awaited, the much anticipated The Jam. We're gonna listen to their track Down in the Tube Station at Midnight. This is off of their album All Mod Cons, released 1978. We've listened to some music from The Jam before. Of course, Paul Weller, probably one of the most requested musicians and bands in the comments, quite a bit actually. This particular track was one of the highest requested ones. I can't even go through everyone that had recommended this particular track. Michael Bachnia, Heath Palace, Alex, Jeremy, Fortune Agent, J.O., Mr. Womby, Tube Helen. There's a lot of people. I mean, the list actually just continues going on. I could not possibly sit here and mention everyone, but thank you guys for the recommendation. As we continue on and listen to a little bit more from The Jam, I'm excited to get back into them. And this is the last track on the album, All Mod Cons, but it's the track that was recommended. So I'm following the direction of the people's will. So I hope that you guys enjoy the music. Hope that I enjoy the music. And without further ado, Down in the Tube Station at Midnight.
Distant echo of faraway voices boarding faraway trains to take them home to the ones that they love and who love them forever. The grey 30 steps repeat my own and reflect my thoughts, cold and uninviting, partially naked. So far, toffee wrappers and the smallest papers. Mr. Jones got run down. Headlines of death and sorrow, they tear off tomorrow. Madmen on the rampage, and I'm down in a Tuesday sort of midnight.
Woo, that's good. That?
I fumble for change, pull out the queen, smiling, beguiling. I put in the money and pull out a plum behind me. Whispers in the shadows, gruff blazing voices, hating, waiting. Hey boy, they shout, have you got dirty money? And I say, I've little money and I take away curry. I'm on the way home to my wife. She been lining up the cutlery and now she's expecting me. Polishing her glasses and pulling out the cork. I'm down in a Tuesday set of midnight.
That's a jam. Oh, that bass line, bro.
I first felt a fist and then a kick. I could now smell their breath. They smelt of pubs and wormwood scrubs and too many right-wing meetings. My life swam around me. It took a look and drowned me in its own existence. The smell of brown leather, evening eating with the weather. Fill my eyes, his nose and mouth and blood till my senses could see it speaking around good. I'm down in a Tuesday station of midnight.
Great drum.
I said I was down in a Tuesday station of midnight. The last thing I know, something lying there on a post. Jesus Christ, fight it by like the years.
Now that is a ripping song, especially the bass line. You guys know it's the first thing I'm going to mention. Don't even... We all know it. You know it. I know it. Everyone knows that the first thing I'm going to mention is the bass line. But you got to admit, though, that bass is just ripping it through. On the bass here, hold on, let me pull it up here. That's going to be Bruce Foxton. What a bass line. Especially how it opens up. Like, we get the idea of being in the London Tube, the subway, right? And I love all the ambience there. I wouldn't put it past them if they actually filled inside of the station to get all the ambient noise. That sets us up with where we're going to be with our setting. And then the bass line, the drums come in. The drumming is fantastic. That's Rick Buckler. I especially like in the break near the end, how the drums become really frantic. I don't know what's going on production-wise, but the drums become extremely cluttered. Extremely, like, distorted even. They begin to mesh together with these very fast patterns on all the toms. And that just adds to the conflict and anxiety that's being felt by the protagonist at that particular point. Because he's going to be a little bit late for dinner. He should not be down in the tube station at midnight or at night in general, apparently. Now, I don't know anything about the London tube station or anything like that. So I don't know if it is considered a dangerous place or if certain parts of it are considered dangerous. But the point still stands that, of course, they're going to have more of experience with that than I will, not ever visiting London or anywhere over there. The guitar, it sounded like there are some pinch harmonics at some points in the verse alongside with the bass. I really like that. And then as we got into the chorus, which really kicks things up, I like how Weller himself, of course the guitar becomes more frantic, but even his delivery becomes more frantic in the chorus. All the energy comes up, as it typically does in a chorus, but in that second half, the movement, the rhythm of his delivery, the cadence, it just becomes a lot more exhausting. And I think that's really cool because that's where all the tension begins to really build and, in a sense, release. That's a really, really good track. That was blazing. That was amazing. And a good story to boot. The distant echo of faraway voices boarding faraway trains to take them home to the ones that they love and who love them forever. The glazed dirty steps repeat my own and reflect my thoughts, cold and uninviting, partially naked except for toffee wrappers and this morning's papers. So we're just getting the setting. We're just getting the visual of being down in the tube at midnight, the papers littering the stairs, faraway voices, faraway steps. Mr. Jones got run down, headlines of death and sorrow. They tell of tomorrow, madmen on the rampage, and I'm down in the tube station at midnight. So that's what the newspapers are talking about, crimes and different things that are happening. I fumble for change and pull out the queen, which I imagine is just a bill. Smiling, beguiling, I put in the money and pull down a plum. Behind me, whispers in the shadows, gruff, blazing voices, hating, waiting. Hey boy, they shout, have you got any money? And I said, I've had a little money and a takeaway curry. I'm on the way home to my wife. She'll be lining up the cutlery. You know she's expecting me. Polishing the dishes, pulling out the cork, and I'm down in the tube station at midnight. Well, he's a little bit late, and he's going to be a little bit later. I first felt a fist, then a kick. I can now smell their breath. They smelt of pubs and wormwood scrubs, and too many right-wing meetings. My life swam around me. It took a look and drowned me in its own existence. The smell of brown leather. It blended in with the weather. Filled my eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. It blocked all my senses, couldn't hear, see, speak any longer. I'm down the tube at midnight. Last thing I saw as I lay there on the floor was Jesus Saves painted by an atheist nutter. And a British Rail poster read, Have an away day, a cheap holiday, do it today. I glanced back on my life and thought about my wife, because they took the keys and she'll think it's me. Oh, I did not notice that line before. Oh, that got even darker, to be honest. The wine will be flat and the curry's gone cold and I'm down the tube station at midnight. Don't want to go down to the tube station at midnight. Okay, that's an even bigger twist. Whoa. Okay, to be honest, when I first read it, and even with everything that happened at the end, I was just thinking, okay, he got mugged, he got beat up, he's there on the ground, but he's going to be late, but he's still going to get home, you know? I'm actually thinking he's dying. They took his keys, as he said, and now they're... Ooh, that's ooh. Great writing, though. Fantastic writing. And even now looking at, the things that he sees as he's dying, a British rail poster saying have an away day, a cheap holiday, do it today. And in a sense, he is going to have a holiday. He is going to be leaving. He is going to be departing. And I guess this was his last station, if you will. Man, that's a great track. Awesome music. Great lyrics. Fantastic playing. That was a bit harrowing. Hey, let me know what you guys thought of the track. This was great. Thanks for the recommendation. Appreciate that, guys. Let me know what you guys thought of the track, though. You can let me know in the comments below. If you'd like, you can follow me on Twitter. You can also support myself, the channel, on Patreon if you want to do that. And that's kind of it. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. Don't go down to the tube at midnight. And I'll see you later. Bye.